Oh my gosh, I can't wait to share with everybody about the racing car simulation. Brian Hanaford is on the phone and Mike Moran is in the virtual studio with us. So Brian, can you tell the audience, first of all, how did this all come about?
I was in a car accident in 1980, and at the time I was state junior Olympic mile champion, and had a lot of God-given gifts that I took for granted, and I didn't realize how fortunate I was going through life effortlessly, and until I had the God-given gifts taken away from me. And as a result of a traumatic brain injury, I had to learn to walk and talk and chew gum at the same time. And 40 years later, it happened again. I just recently had brain surgery, and I struggled to put two words together, well, two sentences to 4 paragraphs. And, this guidance simulator that I came up with, I worked with Dave Thomas, Thomas Super Wheel, and we developed a gaming wheel for people with disabilities that had no function in their lower body to use the standard foot pedal. That says, that we all come to learn and come to, develop opportunities and choose the path of life that, somehow got taken away from us. So this gaming wheel is a shortcut that got rid of the 40 years of being a prisoner in my own mind and trying to answer the questions that didn't have answers, like why me, and the typical stuff that people go through and wonder what they could have done different, and rather than accepting the fact that this happened to me, it's kind of like a Me Too movement, but it was developed to eliminate the misery and self-help books and all that other stuff was a bunch of bullshit, because you need to get out of your own way and learn to deal with the opportunities in front of you and adjust to the circumstances. And this gaming wheel is a chance to bypass all that other stuff and combat isolation, depression, addiction, and suicide.
So I love when you said, let's get out of our own way, because we really, in dealing with life's upside down moments, we get in our own way and we stay stuck.
Yeah, and I get a guy here, wish that we could be on film, but he can talk about the benefits that he enjoyed from the gaming wheel, and how the gaming wheel helped him out. And I would be pleased to introduce Alan Copeland.
Hello. Yes, my name's Alan. Good part of my life, I was always racing, whether it was cars, motorcycles, but I was always on the track. In 2016, I was in a motorcycle accident that left and I was there. I pulled the YB. Thought of suicide more than once. I hate to say it, but I did. And just by chance, we happened to find in 2017, 2018, we found some info about Brian and the Game and Wheel. And I met with Brian 2018, and I used the wheel and realized how easy it was adjusting your brain from using your hands instead of your legs. And next thing you know, I was able to get in a car and I was able to drive the car a little bit. And the last 8 months, I'm actually driving myself. I drive my van around with the exact same control setup that the Game and Wheel has.
And before you did this, you really didn't know you could do this.
I honestly didn't think I would be driving again. It's just a whole coordination. 40 years you're using your left foot and your right foot, and it just came to me so easy. I got behind the wheel and I just drove in a parking lot, and then 5 minutes later I was on the highway.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Well, we're going to continue this conversation, and we're going to also be introduced to Mike Moran, who's in our virtual studio. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.